these guys all know each other pretty well. This game's certainly going to be an intense one. Their first matchup finished 2-1. That's an interception by 99. 56 is running down the field. Now, these kids spent a lot of their off time in the game. They were told not to focus on this next team, not to get intimidated. The whistle's blown. Not sure what for. But they're going
for the bounciness. I'm trying to set it up here.
Yeah, we're sorry for the camera. We're working on it. But they blew the whistle for some reason, but we're not really sure why. Caruso already intercepting that ball. That was super fast. Already back in our hands. Whoa, what a snag. 56 has got it. He doesn't have enough help around him, though, to create a good attack. Ooh, it looks like we're starting the attack. Yellow is the sign for starting up the offense. And if you hear it in green call, means we're ready to execute. They're looking, it's going to be passed around to the right here in a second. It's going to be passed around. Oh, hit the side of the net. Oh, that's in. That's in, and the goalie's down. You're going to mix of excitement and disappointment. We want to be excited about this goal, but we are not happy. Zero's hurt again. This looks like a re-aggravation of the same injury he had in warm-ups just a little bit prior. It's an aggravation of the shoulder. He was able to walk it off in practice, but we don't want to have anything long-term. We'll see how Top Gun decides to handle it. Topping up. He's ready to keep playing, so we like to see. We'll keep the game going. Now, I got to talk to some of the players in between games, and we got to talk to number 85, which is the goalie from last game. This time we're going to be putting in Mason. So I talked to 85, and he really emphasized the need for an explosive start here. I mean, we clearly got one, but last game it started slow. It was our warm-up game of the day. It was everyone's warm-up game of the day, and everyone was ice cold at the beginning, tight going throughout the whole game, but then we ended up winning, pulling that one out 2-1. This game of strong 1-0 start is really what we need. We'd like to take a lead early so that way we can play from a more comfortable position. But, as I'm sure Anthony would add, we can't play comfortable because this team's still a tough opponent. Oh, tripped, but not going to call. Whistle is going white because of that trip at the beginning. I was talking about a lot of these kids are friends. A lot of them, almost all of them, played on same lacrosse teams, on same hockey teams as these other guys throughout their careers. Most everyone knows each other down to even what hand they use the lacrosse stick with. I mean, and that's another shot. That's 2-0 already. Lawson Moeller with the shot. Great velocity, great placement. Got it to the bottom right on a right-handed goal. Hey, that is exactly what you want to see. There's really no way you could have stopped a shot with that much velocity, and they're already calling a timeout. In that time, let's talk about what happened in this last game, or at least in between them. I got to hear a nice talk from the coach to some of the players. I mean, we hear about effective coaching, which is just coaching that's really good at getting the players to be as good as they can be. But I really am proud of this guy's what we're calling affective coaching. I mean, he's not just applying to their technical skills, but he's really making sure these players are feeling proud of themselves, proud of the work they're doing, and feeling proud of the team.
They take ownership.
Yeah, they take ownership of everything they do. They take ownership of the practices, and you can really tell how much they're pushing themselves, not just as a group, but on their own at home. I mean, you can see the growth that each of these players has undergone the same season. And he really wanted to emphasize that even though they know each other, these teams know each other very well, that we're not getting chippy. When you cross those white lines on the side, those are not your friends anymore. They are your opponents. You have to play them like that. Don't get chippy, and just keep the game going like normal. We can't have any double flags for getting mad at the ref like we did last game. But we didn't. Now, the goal initially from Project KC was to play this game just like they did previous ones. But Top Gun has decided to shift their strategy for the day. We're hearing comments from the other teams that they actually played this game entirely differently than they did any other game of their days. They said their dodging was improved. They said their shots were improved. And it felt like an entirely different team with entirely new players. We got Reed's holding his arms up because he thinks he's getting held. There's not going to be any call on that one. Now we're going to hopefully see some of that finesse that they've been working on this whole time. Now, we did hear some whispers from parents about new players, but I think that, that's a miss. Miss across it was just wide, a little slow. We call it a buddy shot. And I talked to number 76 on the team about what he thought about these whispers about new players potentially being added to Top Gun's roster to compensate. And he was remarkably down to earth. He understood the game. Yeah, it's a moving screen on Caruso, so that's gonna be a turnover at the top of the box right there. Much like in basketball, you cannot do a moving screen. If you would like to screen someone, you have to be planted. Although, that pass is awry. That is going to be an immediate turn back over, and we are back. And we just love to see that effort over there to the sideline, because on an awry pass, you don't have to be the closest one to the side, but he's still putting in the effort to get there first. We practice hard when we play, and we play hard too. As I was saying, 76, I mean, he really understood the facts of the game. That's going to go back to Black. That was a shot just wide right. He really just understood the mechanics of the game and how it didn't even matter if they substitute anybody in or out for this other roster, because they are better athletes, they're better lacrosse players. He believes that, and he trusts in him and his team. Now, this game, 2 goals out start this early is pretty impressive. This is as many goals as ProMoKC scored in the entirety of this team's last meetup in the first round yesterday. Granted, it was their warm-ups. Oh, that was a good opportunity for a pick, but not quite up high enough. 45's got the ball, passing it forward to an attacker. We got our defender dropping his hips. Good acceleration. He's going to knock the ball free. He's picked it up, and he's going to pass it up to him. Oh, pass it back to the goalie. And Mason's just a stellar goalie. As Anthony mentioned yesterday, it was just... Oh, passed out. He made the All-Star team. Incredibly stacked roster. 87 are long stick midi out right now.
Nice pass!
It would have been a one-on-one with the goalie. Unfortunately, it was dropped. That was a great play. Great play setup. He let him get past him. That's still a ground ball, and that offense is still out there. That got knocked over. If White comes with the ball, whistle's blown. That's a push. Not enough to warrant a flag, but it is going to be enough to warrant the Black getting possession. So they'll get to start from the top of the box here. We got 56 out here. We'll probably be looking for passes out to 63 up in the middle, or 99 back on the back right. We're really enjoying this circular offense on these games here. Oh, but it's knocked free by the deep hole. Oh, but it's still free. Oh, and he's got it. He's coming back. 56 is loose. Still loose. Oh, that's knocked down. They're going to let him play, but that's whistle. That's a hold. They're not going to call a flag on that either, but they will allow them to keep playing. Oh, there's a flag. I'm going to take us either for a slash or an early hit. It's hard to tell with the timing. No, this is going to be a free play for White, though. I'm telling him 2 hands, so that does mean there's probably an indication of a slash earlier. There's a lot of pressure. Oh, that's an interception. They're going to call it. That was a great pick off by Crew. Way to stop a free play opportunity. Now, we can't get too comfortable with a high score here. The last game result from Top Gun ended with a score of 7-4, but actually started with them going down 4-1, is what I've heard from the grapevine. Which means they made a 3-point comeback and then added on to that to really decimate. No lead is safe here. You can't let momentum get away from you. And right now now that we're up 2-0, there's not as much momentum as there might have been a second ago. But there's still plenty to go around. And you guys got to focus on holding on to that. We're approaching the end of the first half of the first half. So we're doing long halves this time. We can't really call it a quarter, but we are about to approach the 10-minute mark of the half. All right, starting at the top, they're in a one-man up situation. That is Top Gun is. This is the type of thing they've been practicing all year. They've been waiting for this opportunity to go up against their rivals and hopefully take a win from. They have not pulled a win out against this team yet, but they're taking a long shot wide right that's going to go back to White. One got there to the back. All right, passing up, setting up a similar offense. Cruz is sitting a little deeper. Oh, we got a Wolf coming up here from the back. Post shot to the middle, and they're taking a shot way high. They're giving it back to White because it qualifies as a shot.
That was our man coming in from penalty.
Oh, that was our man coming in from penalty as the Wolf. So there's no more man up situation. We're back on even playing field. You'll probably see something a little more aggressive here since we play a more solid man instead of just a more laid-back zone approach here. Really do like the, fire high was a little slow and over the top bar. Oh, that won't do, but another shot on goal always help with pressure. We got deep hole. Oh, great contested pass out there. Had a lot of velocity. Even and the attacker picked it up immediately. He's getting right past all his defenders. It's him and the goalie.
And a goal.
That's 3-0. See there's a goal by Jack Haynes who's having quite the day. I believe that's his second goal of the day here. He's really looking good. This team's really shaping up. They've gotten better with every game of the tournament. Now, this is really the rematch we wanted to see for the championship. This Top Gun going into this was actually the 3 seed. It's actually upset the 2 here. As I said, it's quite the comeback. But this is definitely the chippiest game. We subbed in some middies here. Looks like we subbed out Crew to bring in... Bobby Arthur wearing the number 8. It's actually, I think, the lowest number jersey we have on the team. Most of ours are over 50. And they subbed in Ian Steiner. Oh, that's a trip, and I think that's going to go for white. Yeah, that's going to go for white. Looks like a trip there. And a lot of falling over ourselves today. Shot out to the left over to number 7. Going up 1 against Ian, but also with the Wolves for some help. Pressure out to the right. Just pressing him. We're not overextending. We're keeping ourselves nice and tight toward the middle. We're forcing them to make a play on us because we trust our goalies good enough to stop any long shots. They're going to pass around the X. That was a great catch along the sideline there. Running with a backhanded catch. Another catch and a shot, and Mason blocked it with his body.
Bodies it out.
It really is the difference between Mason is just a tremendous goalie. And once again, why we wear pads. Great over-the-shoulder pass. Pass it up, and to the attacker, 99. He's got nothing but field in front of him. He's got one man along his right to beat, but it's not going to be too hard. This kid's got some speed. It's a shot, but right to the goalie's net, unfortunately. Out to the side. Almost intercepted. Is that Reed Kirby getting in the way? No, that is not Reed. Oh, still another scrum. I mean, this has really been the tone of the weekend. There's constant scrums for the balls. Oh, we got a kid. Oh, kid is back up. We're good. No injury there. Oh, but a pretty heavy hit. I think it might have actually been initiated by a teammate, and it just went through in Newton's cradle style. Whoa! That's very chippy. That deserves a penalty. 32. Surprised there's not multiple flags in the play. He kept hitting even after the whistle was blown. This is the first bit of chippiness we've seen. There's always a little bit of a rivalry between these guys and a lot of fire to go along with it. That was something visited in the meeting before too. Our coach really focused on how we want to win this with class. We don't want to win this because we went low. We focus on how this is going to be a battle of athleticism and how good of a lacrosse player you are, and you don't need to worry about what these kids are going to be doing. You just got to stay above it, keep playing like you know how to play. We're waiting in. Reed's going to start from the top of the key. They're going to get quickly into the box, so there's no risk of failure to advance here. Out to the side, they're going to start in the offense immediately. And this is a man-up situation. I'm not sure how much time they gave for that penalty. I'd assume it's at least a minute. It's a shot, and it's in.
And it's a goal.
An immediate payoff for a man-up situation is exactly what you want to see. They do get their man back for this now, and that's a 4-0 lead. This is a bigger lead than Top Gun was ever subject to in their game just previous. Early in the game, we can't get comfortable. But what we can do is need to focus on maintaining that lead and growing it. We got 4.5 minutes left in this half. Halftime, they'll step aside and talk to everybody. We got, looks like Bobby in at the long stick midi. We got one of the 99s over there on the side. start with the face-off, and we got Caden over on the side. Oh, that he picked it up, and he's breaking out. 72's out. Oh, still free. It's behind him. That was a good heads-up play by 19. That ball got loose, but he kept his eye on it. That paid off with possession. He's contested. 72 though is contesting all the way across the way. Lost it. I mean, he's really putting in the effort. It's a high motor kid right there. Oh, he's hitting it down. Oh, and that ball is free. And Deeple's got it, and he's looking for a clear. Looking like 77's a good option. Oh, and he's got it. Oh, but he's pulled down. There's no call on that. Oh, almost picked off though immediately. Ball's still free on 17. Still free. 17's got it. He's running down the middle. It's really a one-on-one with the but he couldn't quite get it there fast enough. Free shot, and that is going to be Black's ball. Mason got out of his way, got the ball, and he's handing it off to his teammate 51 to take it. He's going to look for a pass out to the right or to Mason to start it off. It's looking like he's going to go to Mason first. Mason has just such good control over the goalie stick. I mean, his confidence is incredible. Out pass. Oh, through the stick. Nice shot at the interception. It's a high effort play. Oh, but it's just out of bounds. That's going to be going the other way. It's an awry pass. He shot to 32 from White, though. I mean, it's definitely willing to send it. No, he's not getting the ball. Another opportunity. The ball throws a stick. I mean, what can you do? Passed into White. 17's taking his time, waiting for his guys to get in position. He's also powering up. Looking for an opening to 32, potentially try to spin around. Got open around 65. Oh, hit. There's a lot of pressure, though, and it's in.
I gotta go.
Around the top right side. Oh, top right of the goal on a right-handed goalie. It's always a little more delicate. Hard to get the net all the way around to the other side that fast. That brings us back to 4-1. This score does look familiar. This is a score that Top Gun had right before they mounted their comeback. But I think now I'm saying it now. I think that's the announcer's jinx, isn't it? Alright, we're in for another face-off. These face-offs have always been pretty interesting. It's very evenly matched as it was the last time, too. The Top Guns always had a slight edge on the face-offs because their guys are extra big, confrontational, and they're always ready to go. Oh, he knocked the ball out, but Top Gun comes out with it. Oh, that's a push, but we're not going to call it. Ball's free, and we're coming out with it. Oh, he hooked him. Oh, but that's a lot of room. He's running up. He's got a pass out available to the right if he wants it. He tried to take it to the right, but the stick got knocked down. There's a little bit of Wolf passing out to the left. He's going to try to at least. So he's going to hold on to it. Pass out to the left. Oh, but right out of bounds. Looking for a call for 77, but he's not going to get it. 77's rushing. Oh, he's getting a little pushy. This is the kind of chippiness that the coach was discouraging from the beginning. We got to play with class, or we're not going to win at all. We can't let, as the coach said, we can't let refs dictate the game. And the ball's free, and we got it. We're heading the other direction. You do not want to be turning the ball over here. Immediate pressure. We're gonna, oh, and that's half. Well, despite the 4-1 lead, momentum is nearly neutralized. At least it feels like. That one goal at the end there really sets up a nice opportunity for Top Gun, but a three-goal difference is still a large mountain to overcome. So what did we see from that half that we liked? I think we got the explosive start that we wanted.
Yeah, got some goals.
Yeah, got some goals. A 3-point difference is definitely something that we enjoy having in a championship game like this. Though no lead is shown by Top Gun last game, it's too large to overcome. We're gonna be talking. Their dodging does look better than it did yesterday, but I'm really not sure what all the hype was around. I think that our team's defense is mounting pretty well, and it's clearly showing why it is the best defense of this tournament. It's not close. the goal differential or the goals against the lead has come to 10 or 11 goals now after that last game. Because we trailed by 6 before, and it has now mounted up even further. Now, offensively, I think we should be tied with Top Gun because we scored 1 more point than they did last game, right? It's finished 8, yeah. And they had a 1-point lead on us as of yesterday. So offenses are about equal, but our defense is much stronger. We'll see how that pays off. You can never shift into a defensive mindset when you got a whole half left, but it's always a nice tool to have. I imagine the coach went and talked to 77 about the pushing on the out of bounds over toward the end of that half, but hopefully they're all leveled out now. We'll take this opportunity to iron out any wrinkles and get this half started. It should be a good game. Each team really has 2 entirely different goals here. They're going to be playing entirely different styles. And Project KC with a 3-score lead is just wants to hold on to this lead and build it, but I mean, playing from behind, especially with a team like Top Gun, I mean, they're going to be playing hard. They're going to be playing ready to score, looking for opportunities, and they're going to get scrappier as time goes on. We're hearing yells of plays for Caruso all the way across the field. Yeah, and we're starting the game clock now. They are waiting they're waiting to hear the next siren, so that way we can get started. They're waiting for 10:53 or something. So there it is. And so now we're starting. We got a live clock, and we're ready to go. It's gonna be. Oh, and he's free. Oh, look at that speed. Oh, and great pass out to the side over. Oh, getting a little antsy on these hits, a little hard. Oh, the momentum coming off of that's really asserting a 4-1 lead right there. They're starting fast. Hopefully they keep the pressure up. There is no shot clock here, so White does have to make a move sooner or later because Black can sit on this ball for the rest of the game if they let. Now they're going to try to build the lead more. Pass out. That would have been a great catch. Oh, pulled out though. We got to the midfielders around the cycling back. Round back to 55. Looking for a pass out to the left for an opening. Going to settle back for a check down to the right. Maybe some hits. Oh, but it's knocked free. Oh, still hit. That is a legal hit there. He hit the stick, which is totally fine. Oh, but they're going to call it a push. Not sure if I like that call, but it's not my game to dictate. Now, the reason they get the flag there is it wasn't egregious enough to warrant it. They did warrant a turnover. It's a shot too high. Did hit a net, not the right one. I will say I'm thankful his nets are there. We lost enough balls this weekend. Oh, great shot. Shooting it out. Oh, gonna stop him going out of bounds. Oh, it's not. That one's gonna go out of bounds, it looks like. Oh, not quite. That is a huge field. Now it is out of bounds. They're going to give it to White. We're still getting adjusted to these giant fields, or rather normal-sized fields, as opposed to last weekend's very small fields. All right, Deeple's going to go clear it out to midfield. And straight to him. There's really no pressure to meet 19 here. Oh, he's trying to break his ankles, but he can't quite get around him. He's going to have to look to a pass off to the right. He's looking to get into some room. He's going to take a shot, and that's it. That's 4-2. That is a 2-0 run by Top Gun so far. It's cut the lead to 2. Now, I'd still say momentum's kind of feeling neutral over here. Despite the 2-0 run, that 4-0 run to start and an explosive beginning of the game really makes these feet, and the goals coming in different halves, makes it feel a little more mitigated. Line up for our next face-off. That goal took about 3 minutes. At this rate, that is enough to catch. KC Project KC. Wait for everyone to get in position. Just line up for this face-off. Now, Project KC really needs to stop more of a run here. 3-0 run here is not what you want to see because that cuts a lead, something that's very catchable. A 1-goal lead can happen in a second here. Even a 2-goal lead only takes about 30. Usually need to keep the pressure up, play defense. Well, our offense brought us to the top of the table. It's going to be our defense that wins the championships. Looking at pressure, looking at double team, shifting over. Oh, tipped off. Oh, in the air, and it's still open, and Black's got the ball. Oh, but it's open again. Oh, Black's got it back again. And look at that speed. He's really the guy you want to be giving it to as soon as you have these fast breaks. That's an offsides, but they're going to leave it alone. Oh, 62's got a nice spin move on him, looking for a pass. Got the pass. Oh, not quite completed, but the X is back. There's a safety. You're going to look for a pass up to 62 or 55. 62's going up through the middle, looking for the pass. Not going to get it. We're dropping the ball. Oh, it's still open, and we're good. Back out. We are in control of the ball again. Every second wasted here on offense is a second one for the defense. Great shot, it's in.
There we go.
That ends the lead. That was a great underhanded shot. This time to the goalie's strong side. For a right-handed goalie, that's the left side of the goal. Rogan Hodes. That was Rogan Hodes, great goal. Underhanded sling. You can tell he's been practicing that one. And we really just love to see these flourishes by some of these players. I mean, they spend a lot of time practicing these shots, and you can tell. Of course, some of them, like the bounce shot, a little cooler when they make it than when they don't, but still fun regardless. All right, looks like we got Ian Steiner and Bobby Arthur out as our middies. Oh, but White immediately won that face-off. No, you can tell the ref's reaching for the flag, but they're not going to call it. Ian has the ball, he's running, they're going to leave him, let him play. This is the coaching philosophy we love to see in tight games like this. Go out to the right. Oh, block, broke up the assist. It was great vision by Ian, a great lineup by 55, but the defense was just there. Oh, knocked it out of the deep hole. Ian's got it back. Oh, but it's knocked out again. Oh, 67's getting, it's knocked out again. This defense is relentless at this point in the game. You can tell there's a 3-point deficit, and they know it. Yeah, that goalie's out of the goal. If they can knock it loose, that's a free goal. They're letting him creep all the way up to the midfield line. They're going to start applying pressure. They knocked it down. They're going to blow it. That's failure to advance. That goalie's going to need to run back as fast as he can. And they got back in time. Oh, that was almost tripping if he had fallen there. 77's good to go.
Ant.
Oh, Ant is good. Ant's running with it, but he has 4 guys on him. There's nothing he can do. He's been hit. He can keep hitting him with a stick, and he's down there, and they blows the injury whistle.
Got him in the right arm.
They hit him on the arm. Should be okay. He's hopping up. He's going to walk off the field. Hopefully you see him back. This is what happens when you have rivals working these games. Things are going to get dirty, and they're going to hit hard. I'm sure his dad would be proud of him for taking that on the chin. Hopefully he comes back even stronger next time. All right, we're lining up, top of the box. This is not a man-down situation. Oh, but he spun around him. Great acceleration off the edge by 99. Going out to 52. Over again. This passing is fluid, and that's exactly what you need to see. It's going to create weaknesses and gaps in the defense that you get to take advantage of. Oh, but an incomplete pass does... Oh, we got it, though. We got it back. It does kill momentum when you drop these passes, but the fluid ones really tear that defense apart. I would say the passing and our defense and our passing are really and our motors are what's really setting us apart from the other teams right now. Oh, a stray pass. Oh, but he got there to stop him from going out of bounds. What a high energy play. It's going to black because White is the one who ended up hitting it out of bounds. What a heads up play there. That's exactly what we like to see. Dove in to stop the ball from going out of bounds, and then three from White. Tried to hit it out anyways and ended up hitting it out inadvertently, causing them to not actually end up with a turnover. Shadano will get a shout out later in the meeting. A great play. Oh, through the middle. Oh, an incredible vision pass. Oh, not quite. The goalie's out of the goal. The goalie's playing with fire, still not back in. Oh, and he's back in the goal finally. That's a push, but they're going to let him play until this. Yeah, that's Black's ball. They're not going to give him a flag, but they are going to continue play. Oh, 62, great pass. Oh, great reception in. Oh, not quite. Unfortunately, the goalie got a glove on it. Whoa, throwing the stick at him. Hopkins getting frustrated with this play. They're getting way aggressive on this. 19. This is a 3-on-1. Oh, they're getting to their spots though. They got a little bit of a stick on the bottom on that pass. It's going to cause it to go too far. They're battling it out for this. This is quite the one-on-one scrum. A little mini Braveheart for us. Hopefully it doesn't actually have to come to that. Still free. Not even sure whose possession this is counting against. Still free. Okay, they got it, but oh, he's right there on the edge. Knocked free again. Black's got the ball, passing it up. Oh, Mason out of the goal is coming up. This awareness we love to see by the goalie. He knows exactly when to come out.
Launching it.
Great pass. Oh, but the deep hole's there. He hits it out of bounds. That should be Black's ball. As it will be. And he's in. The whistle's blown. They're getting started. Pass out to the right over to 62. This offense is ready to go. It's a great pass to get it started. And there's a lot of momentum heading over the edge. A pass out. Oh, just too far. But if he had been able to line. Yeah, it's out of bounds. Also, maybe inadvertently a crease violation by accident. But only one of those is going to get called to change possession anyways. Not much of an effect. If he had completed that pass, that would have been a go-away goal. That was the vision on these passes and placement has been unwavering. Trying for speed, got around the edge, 13. Oh, sorry, is it 9? Oh, no, just number 9. Oh, yeah, I guess it is number 19. That was a wild pass that did get a turnover. Ball's headed back the other way. We have passed this 9 minutes left in the half. And there is a 3-goal deficit for Top Gun to overcome. They're lining up. Oh, across his body. Oh my God, it was intercepted. That was so fluid. And he still got the ball. He's running down the field. He's going to clear it out to a midi. It's free. Oh, it's a... Oh, what a pass.
Oh, he's open.
He's open. Oh, what a shot, though. Just left. It's not going to go out of bounds, so it's still free to play. It's given the defense enough time to drop back. We're going to have to actually run a play now instead of a fast break. 85 is just going to sit there. There is no incentive. There's no incentive for him to go any faster than this. I mean, they are up in the scoreboard, and they can play like it. Oh, that's a hit. Ball is free. Still free, and we got it back up. Back out to Kirby. Bree's going around the side. Oh, what a turn. Pass out to, passed forward a little bit. Looking for a pass over the middle, 77 if possible, but he's not. He's too covered by defensive players. Oh, and a shot, and that was a great block by the goalie. Oh, but they got it back. Oh, the goalie did eventually get a handle on it. We're going to get in his face, try to occupy everything. We're turning our backs. They're getting to their spots, and that's a Wolf right there. Oh, and he almost knocked it down, but I think we lost a glove. Oh, a shoe. We've lost a shoe on the field. Someone have to run. He's just going to run with one shoe. Black has called timeout. Cash has lost his shoe. And he was ready to play without it on this very hot turf. It's a long designated shoe tying break. You know what? It happens. Sometimes we forget. Sometimes we don't time tight enough. What can you do? Hopefully we're not playing as loose as his laces were. And he's back in. We're ready to go. I think white should have the ball here. Oh no, the change of possession warrants black getting it back. 54 is going to be out. Oh wow. A lot of room on the outside of shot, but too wide left. Tripped himself up, a little frustrated with the shot, but he's back up and ready to play. It's out of bounds. It's going to be... Oh, there's a flag, though, on 32. Anyone see what it was for?
No.
We'll see an indication from the ref soon,
Ball,
hopefully.
whatever it was.
No, but it's a minute. Whatever the penalty was, it was a minute. We did not see it happen, but I think it's just them getting a little antsy with this deficit. With only 6 minutes remaining, the clock is ticking on this championship. All right. Oh, what a pass. They made a pass up to the top. Oh, someone fell on him. They're going to call no flag, but they're going to call possession. They're going to let it play through advantage, as they might call it in soccer. Reed's body presence is just incredible. I mean, he really knows how to use his body as a shield for his stick. Make sure the D-pulls that are far longer than his can't get to him. The great pass down to the X. X is going to look at pass for 55 or 77. Out to 77, misses. 55 is going to pick up the ball. Oh, not quite, and it's still free. 50, this is still a fight. Oh, pushing a little bit. Oh, but he's got the ball, and it's free again. And he's got the ball back. Looking for a pass out to Reed. Got it to 69, out to 77. Pass over the middle, looking for the X, but it's out of bounds. Unfortunately, we could not get to the spot fast enough. It's going to be a turnover. We may not play alone for almost 30 seconds to a minute off the clock, and we're down to 5 minutes remaining. Oh, 55 just let him get past him. Oh, he's going to hook him around. 77. 19 is just toasting the... Oh, 77 knocked it free. Nice. That was a heads-up play. Their feet cannot cross the midfield line as an attacker, but their sticks can, so he could manage to fish it off across. That would have been a very cool pass if there was someone there. Oh! Ball's free. It's in White's hands. Oh, but he tripped himself up. They're going to call it on trip. They're going to call tripping on black, but they will not warrant a flag, just a turnover. Everyone's going to get to their spots. We'll do some substitutions. Oh, there's a flag on the other. Yeah, I didn't see the ref over there. There is a full flag on that. I didn't even see him. That was quick. Not sure who's on. I think it's one of the 77s. That it is. It's on Cassius. Well, we're in a man-down situation. A goal scored here would bring it back, but a minute. Oh, great pick off by 65. He needs to clear it here. Oh, back to the goalie. There's no goalie in. Mason's back already. His ability to get out of the goal and get back in just when he needs to is really quite impressive. Oh, pass out to the front. It's too far, but I think Mason's there first. Yep, that's going to go Black's way. You know, Mason's one of those players we really don't see his speed that often, but when you need to, I mean, that kid can light up. Can light the ground ablaze with those quick feet he's got. I mean, I have seen him cut 15-foot leads on defenders down to 0 before they can get to the sideline. I mean, the kid is a high-effort player all the time. That's a body block.
Bodies it up.
The ball is free outside the crease. Still a scrum. Still looking for it. Too high. Mason's going to beat him to the sideline. He's going to pick it up in bounds. He's going to be wide. Oh, it's knocked free. It's out of bounds. It's going to be White's ball. Mason will have enough time to get to the goal more comfortably. Ball's back in play. Pass out to White's 1. Pass out to the middle, looking for a shot opportunity. 17's going to take the shot. Oh, it's not going to work, though. Got knocked free. Oh, it's a lot of pressure. There's a lot. Oh, ball's free. Crusoe knocked it out. Oh, but White was there just to pick it up immediately. Oh, and Mason stopped the bounce shot. An incredibly difficult pass to stop. Mason got in the way, stopped a goal, and this deficit's still at 3. And we are down to 2 minutes remaining. Oh, and we got it. That's the ball. He's passing out the long stick. Oh, but it did not work out. The Whites got the ball. Unfortunately, we're not on the same page. That is going to be a flag. They're going to play off momentum now. As soon as if Black can get the ball, hopefully they can't get a 2-point advantage here. Yeah, that was definitely a slash. And that's in the goal. That's 5-3. This is set cut to 2, and they still have a man up. But the clock is still running. We have 1:20 left in the game. They don't. Yeah, well, you can hear White's goalie yelling to run faster. They know the clock is dwindling, and they still have a 2-point. They still have a 2-point deficit to cover. We are down to the final minute. White's mid is the only thing keeping them from getting started right now. Black's not moving too fast either, but I think a delay of game they'd be willing to take at this point. All right, we're ready to go. One of the middies is off, and let's get started with 45 seconds to score 2 goals. They're calling, the White teammates are calling for a delay of game, but it's actually White's teammates that are causing the slow down. That's knocked free. White cannot. Oh, and that's free. Crusoe's got it. He's probably knowing Crusoe's probably going to go for a goal here, but if he really wanted to, he could just stall the clock. That's a great pass. It's going to go out of bounds. That's okay. That's going to get close to ending the game here. White's going to try to start it immediately. There's unfortunately not enough time on the clock to score 2 goals. They would need nothing short of a miracle to make this happen. And that's game. You'll not hear this.
That's 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Oh, sorry. 2-minute warning. That's on me. Wrong horn. Sorry to get y'all excited too early. So this is apparently started much later than we thought.
Maybe.
Well, I heard the initial.
It was over there. They blew it here. I don't know.
Yeah. Whatever. We got a stray horn. So we're gonna keep playing. I mean, we got time left. We'll call that the 2-minute warning then, I guess. Maybe my timer was way off.
And that's the game.
That's game. Great game. Great performance by everybody on the defense. Really stood up. The offense showed up. An explosive start just like we needed. Great conversion. You can say hi to your new champions, Project KC. Very excited storm in the field. Now they have a 2-0 record against their rivals. See if the paternity tests come in soon.